Hello, friends. It's Chad. Today is Tuesday, June 27th. I haven't put out a video in a little while because my laptop is kind of broken, and I typically make the videos at home and without the old laptop. I just haven't done it. As such, this video is going to be just one run-on sentence of a video. No editing, just one take. We're letting her rip. I will edit the videos that I have taken previously. There's one update as well as a pumpkin pollination video. I might try to carve out some time at work tomorrow, or worse than the worst, next week. I'll get my computer back from the repair shop and we'll go over everything. So we'll start at the beginning and finish at the end. I just got back yesterday from being gone for 3 days. I went to Norwalk, Connecticut for a robot event, and the plants look like I've been gone for a few days. It's been warm. The watermelon plants have finally taken off. It's been 2 weeks, I believe, since you guys have seen these, so they're much bigger. They're, probably about 5 foot or so. Secondaries are starting to take off, so that's pretty cool to see. And the tomatoes have really blasted off as well. I need to trim all the sucker vines and tie them to the cattle panel, and I will do that this week. And there's even some mega blooms on here, so this is an interesting topic I was posting about online and talking to some people about. Mega blooms on the first truss. So what makes a giant tomato is called a mega bloom, basically a fused flower. So this is your typical flower, your tomato flower, whereas this is a mega bloom. And you can kind of see here that it's two that are sort of fused. Actually, that's two, well, they're sort of together, but you get the point. It's a really, really big flower. And some people, this is called the fruit truss, some people will set their mega bloom or their giant tomatoes on the first fruit truss. I just don't see that being a good idea. I mean, I know jack's diddly squat about growing competitive giant tomatoes, but a plant this small, that's only probably, 18 inches tall or so, doesn't seem like it could produce a 10-pound tomato. So I'm going to wait until they're about yay high or so, another fruit truss or two, to set my tomatoes to really start going after it. I'll clean up the tomatoes this week. Next week you'll see the update. As far as the pumpkin plants go, this one I have managed. So you can see all the vines that I pulled off. I have everything staked back, versus the other plant where the vines have grown over the walking boards. Take a gander. While I was gone, Emily did a great job of taking care of the plants. Unfortunately, one day the GFCI tripped on the wet wall, so we have a row of burned leaves. Not a big deal, not the end of the world. And the pumpkin on this one, which you'll find out about in the video from the past that I'll post, is looking really good. This is a 5-lober, perfect 5-lober, I believe, and looking really good. It's probably this was 2 days after Father's Day, and Father's Day was the 18th, 17th, so it's probably like 8 days old. And then the other one is 10 days old today, I think, or 11, somewhere thereabouts. I'm working on training the vines back right here. I have a lot of work to do, so I'll finish the vines. I'll bury everything because Bearing everything is really important, so you can zoom in, check out that root coming off the top. You can see the roots coming out of the ground, That is Moss Importante. So even there, see that root coming off the top of the vine. Some people are not burying their top. They're not burying their vines. They don't think the top root is worth it. I don't know. I think I disagree with that. More roots, bigger fruits. More straws sucking up nutrients and whatnot. I need to trim some stuff off the stumps. Getting to be that time of the year where you just want to make sure you have good stump management. So let's walk out here and check out the other one. By the way, the genetics on these are, this is the, man, I don't like that. This is the 1674 or whatever it is. 1643, 1676, whatever this seed is, the new times the sibling. So I use pollen from that plant to pollinate this pumpkin, and then that pumpkin down there was pollinated with the, I think it was the 326 or the 346 Ritter, the local Colorado pumpkin that grew, oh, I don't know, it was a 25 or 2,600 pound pumpkin, maybe it's 2,400 pound pumpkin back east. So some good genetics there. This pumpkin, all my pumpkins, just got out of the soil. All my pumpkins were treated with something or other. This one was not treated with Florel. It was treated with, or this one was treated. No, this one was treated with something else. The one up front was treated with Florel. But a side effect of treating these with Florel, which is a hormone that is supposed to delay cellular expansion and increase the amount of time that there is cellular division. So what that means is as the pumpkin grows, like this baby pumpkin will have 10 cells, and eventually those 10 cells will expand to make a giant pumpkin. What we're trying to do is allow the pumpkin to have 20 cells inside the pumpkin so that those 20 cells expand to be an even bigger pumpkin. That's the theory anyway. But a side effect of that is the fruits don't really grow that rapidly. So even though this pumpkin is 10 days old, it's about the size of a softball, and that's about as really, really tiny for a pumpkin of that age, if I'm being honest. And I really don't like the look of that. Just in general, it's not giving me a warm, fuzzy feeling. But that's okay, because today, just in case that pumpkin doesn't take off, I pollinated this guy right here. And this one, that one was over there, had a bit of a deformed lobe. This one is a perfect 5 globe. At the very end, I would definitely be in a space constraint if I have to go with this pumpkin. If I pollinated this pumpkin today on the 27th, that's not the end of the world. I'm very confident I could still get a potentially a 2,000 pound pumpkin off of that fruit with the late pollination. Again, I'm not a fan of the super early pollinations. So yeah, that pumpkin up there at the front is probably bigger than that one that is 2 days older. So we'll see. But you know, you can't, I don't know. It's just, I've never worked with those hormones before, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to jump to any conclusions. One question that I've gotten from a few people who I've told what I'm doing, and it's not a secret, that's lots of pumpkin growers are doing it now. They're like, hey, isn't that illegal? You know, you're like, they're giving the pumpkin steroids or whatnot. And no, it's not illegal to do that. I'm not adding anything, any banned substance or anything like that. It's just it's a hormone. The plant is still going to do what it's going to do. I'm just kind of, I don't know, giving it a little encouragement, we'll say. So that is enough for this video. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe to the channel if you like it. I'll come out with the other videos, and check out all the other great pumpkin content out there. Dang, my plants are huge. That's awesome. So that's it. I gotta get to work. Catch you next time. Just gonna hit the upload button after I hit stop. So get out there, grow yourself a giant pumpkin, or 2 or 3, whatever. Have a good one, everybody. See ya.